Hi guys, so we are going to look at text this week on leadership. So let's watch this clip real quickly about qualities of a good leader.
Aren't we supposed to be talking about what it takes to be a great leader?
Oh, right, like being smart.
Or good at sports.
Or funny.
Why don't we go around the circle and talk one at a time?
Well, a leader needs to be brave, right?
You're right. That should be first on our list. Paul, would you write it, please?
Here's a picture to go with it. It's my dad. He's a firefighter. He leads his crew to put out fires and to save people.
Wow, you must really admire him.
Okay, so leaders are brave and help people work together.
Inventors are leaders too, aren't they? Like the one who invented the trampoline, a pioneer fun.
Evan, a pioneer is a person who invents important medicine or explores new places, like a mountain climber who leads people to the highest peaks in the world.
I think you're both right, because a leader is anyone who dares to try something new.
And inspires other people, like Amelia Earhart, the first woman to fly a plane all the way across the Atlantic Ocean. She inspires me to invent jetpacks for wheelchairs so they can fly.
So I guess a leader is someone who inspires people.
Is really brave.
Has great ideas.
And shows people how to work together by setting a good example.
What qualities do you admire in a leader?
That showed us examples of qualities of a good leader. So our stories this week are going to continue to focus on qualities of a good leader. Today we're going to be reading a text on opinion articles, and this is a nonfiction text, so that means it's real. The author is going to give their opinion on the topic. It's going to tell how the author thinks or feels about the topic, and then their reasons for their opinion, just like we wrote our class pet papers. Those were opinions, and so we're going to read some more opinions. I would like you to pause this video, and then you're going to go get your orange books from your cubby. Once you have your orange book from your cubby at your desk, you're going to open up to page 12. When you are on page 12, you can play the video again. Now that you have opened up to page 12, let me pull up this video, and you're going to follow along as they read it to you.
What's good to read? Book reviews for kids by kids. Book, Emmanuel Afoso-Yeboah, What Makes a Great Leader, by Malika Hansen. Genre, biography. Reviewer, Ruthie Miller. Age, 8. My review. I think this biography is terrific. It is about a man from Ghana whose leg didn't form properly before he was born. Many people thought he would have a hard life because of his leg. He proved them wrong and became a leader. I like this book because it shows what happens when people believe in themselves. For example, some people said Emmanuel wouldn't be able to do things like go to school or play sports. Emmanuel had other ideas. He hopped to and from school each day. He learned to play soccer and how to ride a bike. Another thing I like about the book is that it is about a special kind of leader. Emmanuel set an example for others. He changed how they think. In 2001, Emmanuel rode his bike across Ghana. He showed that people with disabilities can do amazing things. This book reminds you that everyone is special and can become a leader just like Emmanuel did. Everyone should read it.
We are going to look at ideas and support today. When authors write to persuade, they want the reader to do or believe something. So they're going to give an opinion. What does the author think or feel? They'll give reasons, and then there'll also be examples. This is exactly what we did with our class pet. So we gave our opinion, we listed reasons, and then we described our reasons a little bit further. So that's what we're going to see today. So we are going to identify the author's opinion by finding 2 clues in the text, because this helps us understand why an author is writing a text. So today we're going to look for important signal words like I think, I believe, I feel, or something is the best. And then we'll underline 2 clues that help us decide the author's opinion, and then we'll choose the answer that shows the correct opinion because this is all multiple choice. So I am starting with this question here, and when you guys do your work, you're going to open up Pear Deck. So I'm going to do this on Pear Deck 2 to show you what it looks like. You will see this screen at the bottom. I keep moving my face around to get it out of the way, and it keeps going in the way. Here we go. You will see my pen and all of these options at the bottom for colors. You can pick one color. It doesn't matter what color as long as I can see it on the screen when I look at your paper. So I might pick, not blue because I won't be able to see it, maybe pink. And we know from what we do in class, we need to circle the question word. So you need to circle it, but look how big that pen looks. That's too messy. So I'm going to choose the eraser. There's the eraser, and you can erase your work that you just did. And I'm going to select the pen back up, and I'm going to show you how to make it smaller. So if you click on this where you selected the color, it's going to let you shrink down the size. So everybody shrink down your size once it's your turn. Then I'll be able to read your paper better. So you're going to circle the question word, why did the author write this opinion article? So right off the bat, that tells us it's an opinion article. And we're going to underline 2 clues that help us decide the author's opinion. So this is to tell us a story of Emmanuel, to share her opinion of a biography she read, to tell us why she wrote the story of Emmanuel, or to persuade you to write a book. So if we're looking at the book, and you'll be able to see it on your own books better, not on the screen, it's really tiny. I am looking to see which of these options make sense, and I'm going to underline it on the screen. I know from what we did in writing, when we do opinion articles, they are not telling us a story. That's narrative, so this first one wouldn't work. I don't even need the story for that one. The next one, to share her opinion of a biography she read. Well, at first, it says, I think, keywords, I think, so I'm underlining that. This biography is terrific. And then I'm looking for those other clue words that tells us why this is an opinion article. At the bottom, it says everyone should read it. So that's also a good reason that it gave us. So is it sharing her opinion of a biography? Is it telling us why she wrote the story of Emmanuel? Well, not really. It's not really telling us that. And to persuade you to write a book, this whole thing was not about persuading you to write a book. It was sharing about this man here, Emmanuel, and her opinion of the biography she read about him. So I'm going to circle B. And this is harder to do on your keypad using your finger, but just do your best and I'll be able to tell what your answer is that you are hoping to choose. So go ahead and look at another one. All right, this one says, I think a dog is the best kind of pet. A dog is very cute and cuddly. A dog will play with you and keep you company. It will sit with you when you are sad. I feel like everyone should have a dog. So what is the author's opinion in this passage? We know our very first step is to circle the question word, what? And I am expecting you to do this too on your Pear Deck. So make sure you're doing all of these steps to get all of your points. And we want to know the author's opinion. To do that, we're going to underline 2 clues that helps us decide the author's opinion. So the first answer says is to tell us about his new dog. It says, I think a dog is the best kind of pet. It doesn't really tell us that he's getting a new dog. So I'm going to go ahead and cross that off. Okay, and this first sentence is one of my clues, so I'm going to go ahead and underline it while we're doing this. The next one says to explain why golden doodles are the best dog. What do you guys think? Is that an opinion or is that not what this opinion article is about? I would say it's not what this is about. This right here is a picture of a golden doodle, but this doesn't talk about a golden doodle at all, so that doesn't work. To give us his opinion on why a dog is the best. Well, this first one says, I think a dog is the best kind of cat. What we see, best kind of cat, best kind of pet. I underlined the one that had I think and best in it. And this last one says, I feel like everyone should have a dog. So it's telling us his opinion on why a dog is the best. I'm going to leave that one. We'll come back to it. Is it giving us information on a new pet? It doesn't really give us information about this new pet. It's his opinion. I think dogs are a great pet, but Mrs. Yowie thinks cats are a better pet. So her opinion is different. So this article is an opinion on why he thinks a dog is the best pet. C is your best answer. Let's do this one, and then you'll do yours on your own on your Pear Deck. I do not like swimming. I think the water is cold. When water gets up your nose, it hurts. It also takes a long time to dry off. I believe swimming is not fun. What is the author's opinion in this passage? So what's the first step we do? Should have said circle the question word. Circling what? And then we underline author's opinion. Same one we've done every time. Just doing my best to underline how neatly I can. And then we're going to read. I do not like swimming. I think the water is cold. When water gets up your nose, it hurts. It also takes a long time to dry off. I believe swimming is not fun. So is this telling us about her favorite summer activity? Explaining why golden doodles are the best dog right now? We know that that's not right. This was not about golden doodles. That's not right. To give us his opinion on why a dog is the best. Is that one? Is this article about dogs? No, it's about swimming. So that one doesn't work either. This last one says to give her opinion on swimming. I see in this first sentence it says, I do not like swimming. The last one says, I believe swimming is not fun. Believe is kind of saying the same as I think. So that's also a good opinion word that we see a lot of the time. So do we think it's to tell about her favorite summer activity? If it's saying, I do not like swimming, is that her favorite summer activity? No. The best answer would be to give her opinion on swimming. Her opinion is that she does not like swimming. I don't like swimming either. However, if I was talking to my sister, she would say, I like swimming. She would have a different opinion than I do. So this one is to give her opinion on swimming. All right, so you're going to go back to Canvas and you're going to click the next button, and then that will open up your Pear Deck to do your You Do work by yourself. This is your You Do work, so I'm going to read it to you in a second. When you do your You Do work, make sure you do the same thing I did on the screen. So you're circling the question word, underlining the important words. You need to underline 2 clues in the passage, and then you're circling your best answer. Also, don't forget to make your pen size smaller so that I can tell what you're trying to do on your work. And then when you are finished, put this book away in your cubby. I think we should be able to wear pajamas every day to school. We are happy in our pajamas. We don't have to take time to get dressed, so we won't be late for school. We also look very cute in our pajamas. We should get to wear pajamas to school every day. All right, go ahead and click Next on Canvas.